Alright, so this week we have Mr. X and Sprig's birthday. So the Mr. X thing is that we got introduced, we kind of got like, hinted at it last episode. The funny thing is about this is that it's RuPaul, which is just like, because that's a thing that happens and that we were all expecting, in season 3 of Amphibia. So it's gonna be them like chasing after Anne and the Plantars, and like Mr. and Mrs. Boonchoy are gonna try and like keep them off their trail while they go to like the movies. So I feel that's gonna be kind of like a plot and also just like a fun episode, but I think the following episode, Sprig's birthday, is actually gonna be like really sweet and have a lot of good development between Anne and Sprig. Cause I mean, like, Anne's gonna try and give Sprig like an Earth birthday. Like, how sweet is that? So I'm looking forward to both of these. I feel like they're gonna both be very different episodes, but looking forward to both of them. So yeah, let's go. Mr. God, it looks so weird just having that be the title. It looks so short.
Because I deal specifically with extraterrestrials, and rumor has it that very good,
There's definitely probably
nice.
aliens.
This
All right.
is why you're the best, honey. Are you blushing, little Miss String Bean?
String bean. She is a string bean. More like a lollipop, really, with her head and hair and the rest of her body. Oh, the ice cream truck, yes! You got it. Just careful of your fingers. That's how they get crushed. Oh, are they gonna go to Tycho? Yep, they're gonna go to Tycho. I love how Mrs. Boonchoy wears clothes everywhere. What a mom move. Oh, Mr. Boonchoy, you are not built for this, sir.
Honey, be careful.
Oh no.
Guys.
Super Cinemas 40? My goodness, can you imagine 40 theaters? Oh god.
Sensory overload.
Movie theaters are a lot. I don't particularly like going to them because they're, one, super expensive, but also they're usually busy and have a lot of people in them.
Hello. Welcome to Tycho.
Oh no. The Heelys are a choice.
Oh.
Probably
Alright, be
disguised
cool.
as
Be
human.
cool. Be cool. Nope, be cool.
Yes, very nice. Hooray, government. Pa.
String. That's just Anne's official
Is your stun gun
code
charged,
name
Jenny?
now.
Tell me it.
And now for what you've all been waiting for. Another trailer!
Yeah. Trailers are really fun. Trailers are like one of the best parts of the movie. But you'd be able to feel it vibrating though. Oh no. Oh god, this is so dangerous. Oh, no. How is this van still okay after everything that's happened? Oh god. But you're braking in the middle of the highway. What? Oh god. Watch out for an ice cream truck. Oh god. The Heelys are just, my goodness.
This place without him.
Tell me, are you folks from the area or just visiting?
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's very
A good
suspicious to just take off running. Jenny.
I think I just won something.
They're watching the exit. We need to find another way out.
There's not multiple exits? What kind of movie theater is this?
Hang on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Okay, let's see.
Such
How
a
do we
parrot
do
thing.
this?
Oh no, oh no.
I think I accidentally.
I was about to say, where's Mr. X? Taking his sweet
Well,
old
this is
time.
getting fun.
Fast rat. I require acceleration. Oh, hop, hop. You're not fast enough. Oh, well, okay, you might not want to give it away like that.
It's 4-on-1. When he comes in, we'll rush him and run. See you
Oh
soon.
boy.
Man, this city, I tell ya.
Just, your normal bathroom talk.
You ready, honey?
Born ready.
Oh my gosh. Went to the hardware store? Oh, hey, look. That's what they got at the pet store.
First, your mother bought us some time.
What? Just Domino. Just, taking Domino for magician tricks, as you do.
Time you try to fix the electricity?
Yeah,
I love
wasn't that a
these two so
disaster?
much.
Yep. That's okay. Maybe the tracking device we put on Hot Pop when he was sleeping.
Oh,
I was wondering what that was.
oh, yeah. I mean, oh goodness. I mean, honestly, probably a good idea to have a tracking device on them to know where they are. Because, you know, trouble seems to follow them.
Pretty good. I think I'm really getting somewhere. It's a giraffe.
Okay, I can. My crown! What is
How
that?
do they know that it's
What's
his
going
birthday,
on?
though?
Well, little birthday here, it's crystal clear. You were born this happy time of year.
Ah,
Aw.
thanks, guys.
How long does it last? Like, is it...
Okay, all done.
Well,
Oh,
that's
great.
that. Happy.
Especially when you're turning,
Yeah,
11.
11.
And this friend's about to give you the best birthday you've ever had in your life.
I'm
Goodness.
intrigued.
Yeah.
A little scared.
This poor man. I love him so much, though.
Listen up.
Man, what is this, the Midwest? That's where you see potholes like that.
Earth birthday montage engage!
You know, the last time you had a birthday and it didn't go that well. Oh, is this the Santa Monica Pier? Oh no. Oh, it gets a pass. Oh, fun. Oh god. I hope Sprig's having a good time. Yeah.
Whew, man,
Where'd
that
you
place had
get
every
him?
big telescope.
I pull out all the stops and I'm still
Oh.
third place to a couple of
Oh,
mud
boy.
crowds?
Well,
This will
Uh-oh.
not stand. It is my duty as your friend to keep this party going until it's in the number one
It's
spot.
okay.
but haven't we
It's
done
not a
everything
competition.
by this point?
Reading great American literature.
Garfield?
Whoa,
Oh man, the
We get
music's
to
really
ride in
good
one
here.
piece.
Welcome, my friend.
TJ Hill did a good job.
At a frog.
Oh jeez. It's a bit terrifying.
Mosquito fly just now.
Oh no.
It's his birthday.
Is Anne gonna like try and
But no can do.
take the hot air
Can we
balloon?
at least
No, Aunt, no, no, no,
I get to
no,
use
no,
our
no, no.
imagination.
relax? We're still tethered to the ground. What's the
Yeah,
worst
not
that
for
could
long,
happen?
right?
Now, come on.
Oh, we have like a pretty back. Oh, yeah. Yep, and here we go. Man, imagine going to like work or from work and just seeing this terrifying hot air balloon. Oh gosh. Geese.
I
Oh
think
no.
you've cured me of my fear of direct eye contact.
Oh god. Oh,
No, Tyler, I will not clown face you.
I just don't know what to.
Hey, have you guys heard the one about the lady who probably just made a really bad decision?
jeez.
We have to jump.
What? What a decision to make.
Party, eh?
No? Why do you ask?
Was that Matt again?
Friend punch!
Oh wow, it's been a while since that happened.
And it's top 3 because we got to spend it together.
Really? That's like the sweetest thing anyone's ever said. Number 2.
Well, that was when my mom and dad gave me this hat.
I was about to say, was it with his parents?
But it's whoa, it's a telescope
Oh,
with
yay.
my name engraved on it. Thanks, Anne.
No loose ends.
Uh-huh, yeah. Oh no, Mr.
And
Boonchoy.
come on, when is this balloon ride supposed to be over?
Text her, Mr. Boonchoy. Oh, I love him so much. Like, a plot twist. Mr. Boonchoy is like my favorite character in the show. Just bless that man's sweet heart. Oh, boy. Continuing on with our time on Earth with Anne and the Plantars, we have Mr. X and Sprig's birthday. With Mr. X, we were teased about his character last episode, and now we get to see his introduction along with his assistant, Jenny. Mr. X being voiced by the famous drag queen RuPaul, even Mr. X's appearance bears a resemblance. He specializes in extraterrestrial cases with the FBI and has caught wind of the Plantars being in LA, their investigation eventually leading them to Go, where we see that the Plantars are now helping the Boonchoys at the restaurant, which shows improvement from Thai feud. We also see that the Boonchoys are now hyped after defeating the Cloakbot. As far as we know, these two have lived pretty quiet lives and also just went through missing their daughter for several months, so the intense action is welcomed by them. However, Anne doesn't think they are fit for regular brushes with danger, one because she cares about them and doesn't want them to get hurt, but also because she just doesn't think that they can handle it, so she dismisses them. And this sets up the main message of this episode of not underestimating others, since the Boonchoys end up saving Anne and the Plantars from Mr. X later on. Anne takes the Plantars to the movies while Mr. X enters Tygo to interrogate Mrs. Boonchoy. Thankfully, or I guess not so thankfully, Jenny tracks Anne's location, so Mrs. Boonchoy doesn't spill any additional information. I don't think this woman would be a good liar, but what she is good at is protecting her daughter. Along with Mr. Boonchoy, the two go to save Anne and the Plantars, who are being chased at the theater by Mr. X. And I love the banter between the Boonchoys when they call Anne, and Mr. Boonchoy even fumbles with the phone and makes a FaceTime call to Anne's grandma. It just sets up the payoff of the two saving the day since they are bumbling around. But they come up with a plan to save Anne and the others. However, Mr. X is able to grab Hop Hop momentarily and identify them as frogs, which I am sure will come into play later since he now knows what species they are. I could see him doing some long Dougal research nights. The group is able to get away and hide, but they are essentially cornered. And even in that position, Anne still doesn't think that her parents are up to the task for helping them out. Little does she know that her parents are more capable than they seem, with Mrs. Boonchoy performing magic to distract the FBI, while Mr. Boonchoy got the decoy frogs from the pet store, which happened to be run by Anne's old t-ball coach. And then the two were able to short-circuit the breaker box based on their previous failures of fixing the electricity. Basically, their skills as parents came in handy and were exactly what Anne and the others needed. Anne's done a lot of growing on her own and has surprised her parents, and now the reverse is true as well. I do like it when the younger characters aren't the only ones to be underestimated, because misjudging others is something that can happen at all stages of life and not just in their youth. Overall, a cute episode that sets up the return of Mr. X, since he got made fun of for calling in the FBI for seemingly no reason. But this brings us to our next episode, Sprig's birthday, where you guessed it, we celebrate Sprig's birthday. We start this one off with Anne doing more research into portals, this time reading Dante's Inferno, a book about traveling through the 9 circles of hell. Don't know where you're trying to travel to, Anne. But during a game of finger football, Hop Hop and Polly surprise Sprig with a mud crown, which is symbolic of a frog's beginning of life in the swamp for his birthday. A day where frogs reflect on their life, and that's about it. Anne is surprised for 2 reasons. One, that she didn't know it was Sprig's birthday in the first place, or that he was turning 11, and that frogs' birthdays aren't as big or extravagant as human birthdays. In order to prove that she is a good friend and give Sprig a big birthday, the two go around LA in a montage. Except seeing the Hollywood sign, that's just a meh tourist thing to do. After going to the Griffith Observatory, Anne gets a present for Sprig, which she plans to give him later on. When asking where this birthday ranks and Sprig puts it in his top 3, Anne is a bit offended that it wasn't his favorite. She's trying to be a good friend and give him the best birthday ever, so it not being in the top spot makes her feel like it's personal. To her, it's like saying that she isn't doing good enough. Which obviously isn't the case, but looking to prove herself as a good friend and giving Sprig the best birthday ever, the two go to ride in a hot air balloon. Also, I'm glad to see Mr. Boonchoy is well enough to drive a car after being beamed in the head earlier on. The duo arrive and find out that they are set to ride in a hot air balloon that I can only assume was used in the promotion of the movie It, or whatever the It equivalent is in this world. I don't know, maybe it's called that. But due to high winds, their plans get cancelled. Undeterred though, Anne and Sprig hop in the balloon and take off, which of course gets untethered and the two float through LA. We do, however, get one of the prettiest backgrounds in the show though. The little bits as the two are going through the city are funny, but I gotta shout out this couple here who were shown in Thai Feud as the two who were passing the TV between the apartments. Anne and Sprig make the daring choice to jump from the hot air balloon and are lucky that they are unharmed from the fall via cartoon physics. And we also get to see show creator Matt Brawley. Literally, this is just Matt voicing himself. But the two are able to talk things out, with Anne feeling like a failure for not organizing the best birthday Sprig has ever had, but Sprig saying that the day was so nice because he got to spend it with her. The big extravagant stuff is nice, but spending time with those you care about is even more important and special. And in some cases, the planning or execution of big plans takes away from that special time you have with others. Anne then asks about Sprig's favorite birthdays, and in first place is the day he was actually born and given life. And in second place is the one where his parents gave him his hat. So when you're looking at those two as the top, Anne did a pretty good job. And she even tops it off with a meaningful gift of giving Sprig a telescope with an engraving on it. And I'm wondering if this will have more importance later on, like Sprig will need to use the telescope to help out the group. But Sprig also seems to like using telescopes based on the intro and season 2 outro. So all in all, a successful birthday. But Anne, how could you forget your wonderful and loving father in the parking lot? Just give him a call. But that was Mr. X and Sprig's birthday. The former setting up more for Mr. X as he continues to pursue Anne and the Plantars. Plus, we got some nice development for the Boonchoys, and the latter episode having some nice moments between Anne and Sprig and developing their friendship more. Overall, sweet episodes to soften the blow of the episode next week, Olivia and Yunnan, which will feature the two trying to save Marcy. We know that the corrupted Night Marcy will be appearing at some point during the first half of the 3rd season from the trailer. Will Olivia and Yunnan be our first glimpse? We'll have to wait and see. But next week will be highly anticipated, as we'll likely get to see Marcy in a true episode appearance since True Colors, and probably learn more about what Andreas has planned as he continues to hunt down Anne. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a fantastic day, and until next time guys, take care.